Hi Caps, how are you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Spiritual Barbie here. Welcome if you're new. You guys, remember to like the video to be ensured that the readings always resonate with you. Comment down below if you want to. Subscribe to the channel if that's something that you've been thinking about doing. So we're going to have a look into your connection. But first, these readings, they go extended. And I feel like this might be extended for you, but it might not, okay? So if you feel guided to come to the extended, the link should be at the top of the description bar down below. I also offer private readings. You can order through the link on the site. That's also in the description bar down below. Just scroll further down in the description bar, okay? All right, so I just finished doing Scorpio, and then right while I was finishing up Scorpio, I heard Capricorn. So I know that you guys have a message. This person, there's something going on in your connection, and there's a message about your connection. Okay, so your positive intentions, they're about to bear fruit right now. They're coming in with something that you've been anticipating them coming in with. I feel like it's a ring, it's a proposal, it's an opportunity to work on things, to move things forward. Totally big. It's a big deal, and it's something that they've been thinking about for a long time. Okay, there's a need to focus on the passion right now. That's what they're doing. I also feel like you should focus on the passion right now. And if you're withdrawn from each other right now, it's because this person is traveling. But even though you guys are apart, this person is thinking about being with you. Okay, they're very passionate about you, and they're very passionate about coming towards you. They want to come towards you very quickly. Okay. So in the recent past, this person, they were working on things. But I also feel like this person, they started coming in consistently in the recent past, working very often, diligently. Okay, and their energy was very consistent as well. And I feel like this person, they had a burden, so that was kind of blocking this person from coming in consistently before. And but I feel like they had a burden. They were trapped first, and then they recognized them being trapped as being in a burden, and so they they're realizing that it was a good thing that it was a burden, but they're also realizing that it was a burden, which is in itself burdening itself. I don't know, burdening this person. I don't know if you kind of get why I had to explain it that way. But the enlightenment that they received through recognizing something as a burden or recognizing a burden that they were carrying is what has, first of all, it's brought them a great deal of happiness. It's also brought them a great deal of joy and success that they bring towards you in this connection, or they're wanting to bring towards you in this connection. But also, it's making this person come in so much more consistently, like work so much more diligently, to make things the way that they want it to be. Like, just like their energy is not, it doesn't waver. I feel like they might kind of like be wishy-washy, or they might have been that way in the past, or maybe this person, they've never been wishy-washy, but the past connection that you were in before, it was very wishy-washy. And that this person showing up this way, this was already clarity enough for you to trust. You entered into a new cycle and a new phase, Capricorn. You've been in a new cycle and a new phase that what it would do was, what this new cycle would do for you, and what it has been doing for you, is that it just brings in what you want. You know, you're in the cycle and you're in the phase now in your life where you're just going to be getting what you want. And I feel like you worry a lot about not getting what you want because that's what you used to put up with. And it's because that's like the things that like were expected of you, like forced upon you. And you don't have to put up with that. Okay. So I feel like you're not going to be doing that anymore. And I feel like um, this person, you don't have to worry about what their plans are and where they're going and if they're going to be with you and where they're going to go, because this person, they're not going anywhere. And I feel like if you really paid attention to the past, you would understand that this person wasn't going anywhere. Okay. All right. So their plans this week, they're trying to get back in touch with themselves in ways that they haven't been in touch with themselves before. So they want to emotionally reconnect with you. You guys have been disconnected, Capricorn. I'm hearing Scorpio. They want to reconnect with you. Okay. Yes, they do. If they're Scorpio, yes, they do. And this is what you deserve. I feel like you guys, if you don't realize this is what you deserve, it's because you're shutting yourself out from abundance and from your birthright and your divinity. Okay. They want to reconnect with you. And I feel like this is what, And in them disconnecting from you, they actually disconnected from themselves and from their happiness. But it feels like whatever this is, it's work. It's not like this person's messing around. They're not like the ex. They're not, and they've shown themselves to be someone who, they work a lot, they've shown themselves to be that way. But at the same time, when it comes to this connection, they'll do the work, when they can and if they can. But it's not like a when and if thing. Sometimes it is, and that in the past, I feel like that really hurt you. But this person, they went through a judgment moment and they're not willing to let you go. So you really make something a big deal, they're gonna come to you, But I feel like you don't really make things a big deal, but you don't understand how that's a good thing that you don't, And that's something that I feel like you're shedding not realizing that it's a good thing that you don't make things a big deal. Because in a way, if you have success in certain ways, or certain things that come your way, certain blessings that are getting ready to come your way, you're allowing those blessings in. And the way you allow your blessings in, they come in for you because of the fact that you don't try to control other people. So it might take time, but Capricorn, you're ruled by time, so you're going to have a time thing going on. Capricorns, it doesn't even matter if you just have something going on with Saturn. Whenever you have that going on, time is going to play games with you until you understand what time is. Until you understand how it actually blesses you. Like, time is going to fuck you up when you're a Capricorn. If and so will anxiety, but mainly that anxiety is around time. Okay? You got to make peace with time, my Capricorns. That's the problem. That's what messes you up from connections. Because you be like, da da da. But in reality, it's trying to teach you something about how man-made time is a game, and how you're the rulers of time. So stop. Okay, so this person, they had a judgment. That's what they're focused on right now, is having this judgment. They know that they love you. They have a judgment of how deeply they love you, of how much love you've been showing them. And it's also not willing to let go of you, and how integral, essential you are to them. Okay, they want to come towards you and follow their heart. They want to bring in more love into this connection. But I feel like, I know I'm not fully doing it justice, but there's just so many people on here. And there's so many people with so many worries, that are going to split it up. I feel like also some of you guys, that's what it is. That's the overall energy. But I know I'm shutting it out. Yeah. It's just like I can't pick up on all of that. That would just drain my energy, and I would have wrinkles tomorrow. So I'm not picking up on all that energy. But there is something around, they love you. Okay? They love you. They had the come to Jesus moment. They don't want to let you go. You're worth everything that comes with it. And so they're letting go of the hearsay. All right? So what's coming in the near future is what your intuition has been telling you. Okay? So I feel like what you guys need to understand about something I just said just now is, I'm not trying to be a bitch. It's just like, sometimes there's so many different scenarios coming in because it's a general reading, and it just takes away from the point, and it pulls me away from like the channel, like when I'm channeling. And so if I get an attitude like that, it's because I feel like, okay, somebody asking, well, what is that? So I'm trying to answer it, but then it's like, at the same time, it's kind of like, it's just going to split me up, or there's like a few karmics here. And that's what it is in the general readings, that are coming in and being like, well, no, 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 no. But here's the thing. You just have to know. So that's why I explain it that way. So just don't take offense. But once again, you know yourself. But it's not that this person doesn't love you and there's not all these things happening. It's just that, it's a general reading. So you just need to take it as love coming in, them moving the love. But they're also coming in. They want you to fill their cup too, but they have a full cup for you too. Okay? You're worth holding on to. Now, some of you guys, you do need to shed some things. I feel like if you're in a karmic connection with someone and they kind of play on your emotions and stuff, you might feel like in two minds about this person, because there's like an element of there being mistrust, not fully trusting, being paranoid. You're kind of paranoid about this. And that's what attracts certain things to you. Okay, so for the karmics, but for the divine feminines, this person, just accept that they love you. That's the realization that they've come to. And if you have some doubt in you, that just comes from narcissistic abuse and narcissists seeing the light in you and wanting to dim that light. And yes, they can be your parents, seeing the light in you and wanting to dim it. And so you just went around dimming your own light, So they do love you, though. So in the near future, there's some truth coming to light. This person, whatever secret that they've been keeping to themselves, they're gonna, show it to you. I feel like you guys, this person's been having this on their chest for a while, and I feel like this has kind of been like the elephant in the room in a way. Now, I also feel like this person, they've been secretly wanting to take advantage of an opportunity to safeguard the love in this connection. And so they're going to go ahead and surprise you with something that's going to safeguard the love in the connection. Now, I feel like if you guys have been intuitively feeling like something was going on, your intuition will be confirmed by this week. By the end of this week is what I'm hearing, about what this person's intentions was or what this was. And this is an ascension to another level. Whatever your heart was telling you, that's what it was. That's what it is that's coming in. Okay? And it is justice, but I feel like there's an energy around you needing to expand when it comes to what you deserve. Okay? Some of you guys, there's some things that you need to let go of, or some things that you're letting go of. There's some things that you're shedding. You're going through some changes right now, but they're happy changes. Okay? But there's something around justice here, and it comes with letting go of certain habitual patterns, habits, laziness is what I'm hearing. That comes from just not really being around the right sources that you need to initiate things. Okay, so some of you guys, you're coming out of like, being in a slump because you're around bad influences, and so is this person. They're around if they watch like TV and it's not good TV, or some people are very sensitive to what they watch. In fact, most people are, but some people really are. And if they watch too much TV, they get depressed. Or if they are around certain people, certain relationships and connections, it makes them depressed, or it stifles them. And it also stifles you too. And that's bringing up the paranoia, because you don't want to be stifled, but you just need to trust and move on. And when things don't serve you, just move on, and then you'll heal from this paranoia. You won't have it anymore, because you'll understand that paranoia, it's not a bad thing. It's just telling you that you don't want to repeat another cycle again. So just be ready to be out if it's not good, but also be in the moment and trust that life is working out for you. So even when some narcissists are trying to get in and manipulate the whole game, it's like, first of all, you're a narcissist. You're not a king or a queen. So you don't actually call any shots on the chessboard here. And you don't actually move no heavy hitters at all. So I'm just going to stay in the game and flow and vibe. And when whatever it is that's meant for me is going to come for me, the universe is just going to move you out of the way. Because when you look back to all those other karmics, because that you're split up because you don't go back and think about other things that had happened and how you have overcome those things, Caps, and how whenever certain things needed to leave your life, they left, and the way they left, it was grimy or whatever, but it happened, and and how your life got better. And so you are understanding something about or around why things didn't work out before, and also around how paranoia works. Some of you guys, you don't embrace it, like you feel like there's something wrong with you because you're paranoid. When in reality, no, there's something wrong with the situation that's making you paranoid. It's something wrong with the situation. It's not a good situation. They're trying to pull you up. They're trying to pull you in a situation you're not really trying to be in. You know what I mean? They're trying to pull you in a direction you wasn't really headed to anyways. And you was going right, and they want to go left, and they want to pull you left, and it's like, So that's what the paranoia is. And you just know, just stay on your course. That's the way. Stay on your course. And if you're juggling, don't juggle too far away from where from where you really want to be at. Because then when you go back on course, it's gonna be a big U-turn. Got to pop a big ass UE, and it's gonna suck. You might scratch your car. It might flip. If you're on a motorcycle, you could scratch your thigh and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you have to pop that UE to get back on your course. So stay on course. And if you're feeling paranoid, get out of there. It's not on the up and up. If you feel paranoid, get out of there. It's not on the up and up. That's why you feel paranoid. So yes, you're getting some clarity about what your intuition was telling you, and you're understanding how something was justice, okay? And that you was worrying for no reason, okay? Either way. So whether you're in the Capricorn collective, that this person, they're popping the question, but you was worried, maybe you had a lot of paranoia around whatever this was, and this, whatever you got to download, oh, they're going to propose to me, I can feel it. And then all this starts to happen, you started getting mad paranoid, mad anxious. You're like, but you didn't understand that it came from you being like, well, what if this doesn't go right? And it's like, nah, as soon as you feel like it's not going right, get out of there. Because that's what happened before. Before, when you felt like it wasn't going right, you still sat there. You kept going back. But you had to go through that to understand what happens when you keep going back. So it's fine. Let it go. But you're worried about it happening again. But that's why it can't happen again. Because your body is not going to take that same energy no more. It's not like you're in a different cycle. Some of you guys, you're still in that same cycle, but you're about to be freed from it. You're having an ascension. This connection is ascending, so you ultimately will ascend with this connection. So essentially, you are ascending. So you can tell, you can distinguish the difference. You know when it's not on the up and up. That's what I keep saying. You know when it's not good. So just stop shutting yourself out and putting up with it not being good. If it starts feeling not good, get out of there. Get out of there. That's not what you planned. They got different plans. And they might not have told you too. That sometimes they didn't tell you. And that's when you're more paranoid, it's because they didn't tell you. You know, and you would not agree with it, you know? So yes, you're confronting a trigger, yes, but also this person, they're coming clean about something and bringing you justice, something that it was a long overdue. That's why I feel like it's a wedding ring. You know, it's making things official. It's finally, you know, doing what the fuck Tia said. Like this person, they knew that they had to do it. They're finally doing it. This feels like, oh, it was right in front of me. Oh, my bad. It's like, so why even say sorry? But if you want to, fine. But why even do it? Like it was right in front of your face, you know? So they might be, and then that's how you recognize people who didn't change. They're coming in, I'm so sorry, but they got nothing with them. It's like they're just trying to drag you into another emotional loop. You know what I mean? That's what they're trying to do. Oh, this needs to extend. As much as I didn't want to extend it, it's got to extend, babe. They're just trying to drag you into another emotional loop. They're not even really trying to do what you think they're trying to do. Okay? Because if they didn't come correct, then they're not really trying to ascend. So it's like, don't even worry about it. If you want to stay in the situation, just flow and vibe and know that they're not shit and protect yourself the way you need to protect yourself, however you want to. And then when your person comes along, just flow. If the vibe is saying get out of there completely, then get out of there because you're going to feel the vibe. Okay? If the vibe is saying that it's fine for now, but you're going to get better and you're going to get more, and I'm just going to play with them like they're playing with me, then that's what you're going to do. And it's going to, because they wanted to sit there and they plotted to play with you, then when you get what you're going to get, they're going to realize that that was the most stupid thing they ever did. But ultimately, they're a narcissist, so they'll never change. So it's a good thing that you dodged a bullet. So there's two different groups of y'all. You know, you're in the divine connection. This person, they're getting ready to do what you said they were going to do, what they said they were going to do. They're getting ready to make good on their intentions, on their plans to make an honest person out of you. But for the karmics that tune in, I got to get them sometimes. I never said I said I might do karmic readings, but I feel like, how am I going to separate it? And they be showing up on these readings anyways, so I might as well give them a read. Okay, you're getting some wisdom. All right, so we're going to the extended right now. If you don't feel like coming, don't follow me. If you don't feel like you don't feel like, you know, guided to come, don't, and you feel like it resonated, don't come with me, don't come over here. All right. So peace. We're gonna see you guys over there. Bless. Check out the other readings. Bye bye. I'm here in Taurus. Bye bye.